Okay, I should be live. It's always hard to tell. Yep, there looks like I go. Okay, so, wow, there's a lot I'm trying to process right now in terms of somebody mentioned something about MM this morning, and I've been trying to, hold on a second. Oh, I think I destroyed all my toilets. Oh well. Some things just don't work. I am live. I am live. Indeed. Been trying to read up on some of the changes to MM, trying to get clarification on whether or not I understand what they're saying. But in my basic understanding is if we have the most recent MM, we're gonna have to do things slightly differently. I'm actually not sure which MM I have, so I'm gonna have to double check. Good morning. I think I'm messing up something I had done, but that's okay. Whatever. MM. What version do I have? 2.50. Okay. There's a new version of MM. The 2.50 is the last one of Philgo's. There's a new author who is working on it, and he has started with he or she has started with MM version 3.0. I don't want to badmouth this person. I'm not picking on them, but I think that now I would not update to that one just yet. And the reason why I say that is because they're working on something that will help with the guild history problem when you're offline. But until then, I think you should stay away from it until they come up with the new guild caching system. I don't want to go into too much technical because, frankly, I have trouble understanding it. And I would just basically stay with Philgo's 2.5 until there's a significant update to MM. I could go through all the reasons why and all the history why, but I won't. Because it's just... I think it's just too political. There's just too much, you know, ZOS political stuff that I happen to know because I knew Philgo and Sylvie. So, oh, I didn't start the giveaway. Let me start the giveaway. We're giving away a Solitude Gate. So I'll start that and then I'll tell you when to hit the potato. It's not yet. Giveaway. Good morning. It's not up yet. Just give me a moment. Just a moment. I'm doing it now. There you go. Now it's open. Potato again. Now it should work. There you go. Good. All right. Good. I'm glad it's working because sometimes, you know, it doesn't, and that worries me. Good morning. I'm trying to understand some of the technical stuff. I've asked for clarification. I may be wrong about this. So what I'm going to do is I'll let you know if I do come up with a solution. Up until then, I would stay with Phil Goes. And that's kind of probably shitty of me, but it's the truth. Let me make sure that I am not buffering as bad as I think I am. All right. So there's updates to the winners of to the contest Behind the Glass, and I will read them to you. First place is Lilith. Second place, Dory. Third place, Lothlorien. Fourth place, Hachiko-chan. And fifth place, DJ Freed. Honorable mentions, Nilira, Aya Lockhart, Sories, Alara Northwind, Enchantress, and Snake Scaly. So those were the first through fifth place, and then 6th through 10th. And then what I'm going to show you is, oh, I closed it. All the current contests I closed. But there is a new contest by Sonia Plays for September. It's a small room contest. So if you're not part of my Discord, you should join it so that you can see. But I'm trying to cut down the skipped frames and the dropped frame stuff, so that we have less lag right now. So I can't open it and link it to you. What I'm using right now, what you're seeing me using, is Magic Sorter. What it does is if you set what kind of furnishing you want in each of your houses, like, you know, a storage house. For example, my Sisters of the Sands is a suite. It's all just my suite stuff. Good morning. And so it should put anything for the suite in there. Like now, they're putting the foot locker in there and everything. And then it cleans up everything nicely. And then it'll move on to my Strident. And what's in my Strident is structural. So, good morning, MDM. So it should pull out anything that's not structural, and it should put them in the proper houses for it. The only problem is it doesn't recognize all items anymore. I'm not really sure why. And the biggest warning is don't set it to look at any of your houses that are decorated, because it will take anything apart. So just to storage houses. So I'm taking apart my toilets, as you can see. All right. I just don't understand what's going on with Master Merchant, with all of that stuff. It's just very confusing. But anyway, no, no, this is an entirely different add-on. It's called Magic Sorter. It is written by Architectura. She works with Cardi on on EHT now. Oh, you did? Nice. Yeah, so she works with oh God Lord. Cardi works with Architectura on the Magic Sorter, but that's not the same thing. So it does seem somewhat familiar when you're using it, but I think it's just because he's teaching her how to code in some ways, is my understanding. I've never met her, so I don't really know her, but regardless. The thing that I understand, Malderin, the thing that worries me is it seems to suggest that until further changes happen, it is not pulling the history for when you're offline. So you have to go through your guild history and hit E for all of your stuff, for all of your trade guilds for the time that you were offline. So if you were offline for 12 hours, you have to go back 12 hours in all of your trade guilds for it to get any information. It doesn't just do it on its own. And he's going to try to fix that, but going forward, but does not currently fix that. So you may want to consider whether or not that's something you want to have happen. I'm a little confused by all of it, so it's hard for me to say. Um, but yeah, technically, what I think they're saying is this. Good morning. That when you log on, if you were off for 12 hours, you would and this is 3.0 plus. You would have to go into whatever your guild is. You would go into history here. You'd go to sales here, and then you would scroll back for 12 hours worth. And that can be a lot for a guild, for a single guild. And then see this show more on the bottom. You would go back further, and you would have to do this for every one of your guilds that has a trader or sells internally, and go back the entire time you were offline for all of them. And then the new one should update. So that's the problem with the new one. He is. But I think what you have to understand is that Filgo was... No, I know. But if you do it too fast, Meldrin, you can get kicked for spamming. So I don't want to do it too fast and take that chance, you know? Just me on that one. That's just me being weird. So yeah, I'm not really sure how I feel about that, and I think I'm going to wait on it until he fixes what he's planning on doing. Is, from best I can tell, is going to the guild history, downloading all of it, and then having it be cached so it's not asking the server for it all the time. So it'll be like, you know, it'll have one cached version that the server doesn't have to be asked every single time, because that's the draw on the server. But here's the thing. That's what they promised us to do. ZOS on their end promised to do that. They haven't done it. So he's going to try to do it on the user side. I don't know. It's frustrating. Hi, Agnim. Let's do our rando. But that's something they promised us a long time ago and didn't do. And that's kind of annoying. Maybe I'm just being picky about that, but it is kind of annoying to me. All right, let's with something small. Start with something small. Warm up somewhat. Flaming Nyx. Submerged by Katniss. I know this stuff gets into really technical things, but I'm trying to understand it better so that I can tell you guys how to do it better. And so for that, I've put up a question to clarify. I'm saying, is this understanding that I have correct? So that's what I'm going to be doing. Wait, let me do... Okay, all my timers are on. You can turn that one off. Okay. Oi, oi, oi. Oh, pretty. Submerged. No effects, just a completely glorious colored helm. Look at these colors. Really beautiful. Excellent lighting. Excellent colors. They're so varied. This is beautiful. 100 items out of 100 items. Very surprising in a Flaming Nyx of all things. Yeah, the colors are spectacular. They did a really nice job. You know what I would add if you have it? I would just put the Little Mermaid statue right there, if you have it. Just sit her right on there. It'd be perfect. Otherwise, it's I mean, even without it, it's spectacularly colored. So this is going to be my entry to the to J-Heart's contest for the big head. I have finished my clown. It's kind of horrifying, but that's why we like it, right? Because it's funny and horrifying. And here we go. My horrifying clown. Isn't he scary? I like him. I might add those black squares under his, or triangles under his eyes. I just need to find something that's the right shape exactly. But otherwise, I'm a fan. Yeah, there's a big head contest. Jay Hart on the forums, he has announced the contests for the upcoming month. And one of them is to do this giant head. Thank you. I'm going to be working on just tiny little touches up, but much appreciated for the... Oh, he's terrifying. But then again, I said to my husband, I was like, I made a clown, but he's really scary. And he goes, did you make a clown? And I said, yeah, I made a clown. He goes, then it's terrifying. It doesn't matter what else. It's just terrifying if you made a clown. Period. I'm like, oh, husband. So yeah, I will find something for those eyes. I need like squares. You'd have to check on Discord. I can't open Discord right now because it's gonna. I'm already lagging and I don't want to lag too much more. So I might add more lighting, especially in the hair, to make it more viewable. All right. Thank you. You guys helped me with that. Viewers helped run me through to get the Helot. I did not have it. So I greatly appreciate the help. All right, let's do a bigger one. Let's do a Moon Sugar. Actually, no. Let's do a Holo Champion. Choose Azalea Stone. Make my face go like this. Thanks. You know, I always do, with Jay Hart, I always try to do tongue-in-cheek stuff because I just like being sarcastic with him. Good morning. Here, let me read you the contests for September. For Jay Hart. Monolith Makeover, Thursday, September 24th. Take the new Ancient Nord Monolith head and give it a good look. Focus should be just on the head. You can give it a body, but it won't figure into scoring. And then the second one is Pathing Surprises, September 29th. Show off a fun way of using pathing to imply an action or interaction. Max 1 minute loop. And it's both are prizes of $250 on PCNA or PCEU. So those are the current contests for Jay Hart. Ooh, effects. Your fate is in your hands. Choose. What am I choosing? Sides? Blue, black, green. Well, we'll go to the portal. This is cute. Ah, that's the second time I've seen, maybe from the same person even, somebody having the guar hold a lamp, and I really love that. It's such a cute little effect. Pretty adorable. Aw, sit and have a nice fruit salad. Looking over the side here. And then you got the stairway down. If you want to save, well, actually, no, that's fine. I was going to make a suggestion, but actually yours is better. Huh. That's interesting, sinking that down like that. It looks good. They're cooking. Now you're cooking with fire. I know, that's terrible. Oh, I see Ferrari sneaky down there. So we've got garden plus writing on maps. I'm not sure what this room would do. I would be surprised if they do, MDM. There's lots of bugs in housing that have not been fixed. And some of them are pretty significant. And I would be very surprised if they do fix it. That's not to say that they're bad people or they do anything wrong, but the reality is that they have a lot of pressures on them to fix performance right now, and I don't think they're putting a lot of time into non-critical bug fixes, but that's just me and my opinion. But I don't think that that's necessarily a bad thing. It's just we would need to wait until they get the performance under control is my guess. So this is just hidden treasure. Treasure! Hidden treasure. What are you doing, Parari? You're running down to the hidden treasure. No one can trust you. So, yeah, I would think that it's very unlikely, unfortunately. But what are you going to do? I wish they would just hire some interns to work on it, but, you know, the reality is that they probably would put those interns towards working on performance as well. So, or you can go into the void with Sithis. Sithis. I can't pronounce his name half the time. I mean, that's their critical concern right now. As expressed by them. I mean, hey, they're working on PvP at least testing it. So that's good. Oh yes, she's innocent. Khajiit is innocent. Of course she is. This is neat. I like unknown caves, like caves that are going forward in a way that you don't know where they're going, and it's kind of scary and stuff. There's torture devices buried in the wall here. Ooh. Scary. This would be good just for Halloween, and I'm betting you that I will fall through something on the floor if I walk forward, which we're gonna have to do, so my money is on me being falling through the floor. Oh no, I was wrong. I did not fall through the floor. I'm actually kind of surprised. I thought I would. Huh. Okay. Dark Mother being terrifying. Because she is. And this one is Khajiit, the main. Yeah, it definitely gives a different mood depending on which section you go into. Oh, I thought that was the beginning of a path. I don't think it is. Oh, they lead off into the distance. So let's start in here. Oh, dead cat. There's a painting! Somebody put something in the dead cat. Yay! It doesn't take much to make me happy. Oh, Lord. Oh, there is a snot running around loose, folks. There is a danger snot running around loose. It's going to go pray now. The snot is praying. I find this very odd. Why is the snot praying? I wonder. And then it runs back up the stairs. You can build out really far and up and down. It's surprising. And now is it going to read and toot the horn? Because that would be hilarious. I totally wanted to jump up and toot the horn. What is he doing? What are you doing? I want it to have like a little book in its hands here. He's pointing at it. We'll make him jump up and toot the horn. That would be hilarious. Oh, it's a fun house. Very nice. I especially like this view down. I was surprised at actually how pretty it is looking down. I didn't expect it. It is really cute. It's unexpected. I would have expected a little, like, an NPC type character to non-combat pet, rather. But instead of a Raz pet, we got that. And there's nothing wrong with it. It's cute. Grand Psijic. That person doesn't exist. Figure we get our Grand Psijics out of the way. They hurt. They hurt me in my heart. Grand Psijic. Samuata. Suma Uta. Gosh, I can't speak. I've had the worst stuffy nose, congestion, and tiredness, fatigue. And I think I'm fighting something. I think I'm fighting a head cold or something. I don't think it's COVID because I don't have any of the other symptoms. And you would think that those would be more noticeable and I would be more miserable. All right. Sumaata. Whatever. I can't pronounce. So we've got some very nice decorative vehicles, palanquin and cart. Very pretty. I wonder if this is like a wedding house because the flowers. Boats have shown up. Marley Bell. Why am I blinking? Like, is that an effect? That's weird. I don't know if you know this, but Stormahawk made my icons. She is a super talented artist, in my opinion. Actually, you know what's weird? Jay Hart said that he paid someone to do the art for his most recent icon, which is weird to me. I would have expected him to use Storma because she can do stuff really cool. I mean, maybe she didn't want to do it. That's not probably it, but I think she's super talented, and I would have wanted her to do mine. And just, in fact, I asked her to do mine, and she did, and I paid her for it. And I think she's fantastic. I can't say that enough. She's such a good... Oh, interesting place to put the windmill. I think she's such a good artist. Cardi! Let me look. Mr. I have so much to tell you. Mr. Dinal ESO. Ah! It just showed up. Gotcha. I hate to say it, but it's already done. All right, Mr. Cardinal ESO. I have an email for you that Bayushi has, okay, I'll just tell you, Bayushi made a video for you showing a bug, so I will forward it to your attention later. I did. Thank you, sir. Mwah. Won't waste your time. Thank you, Cardi. You're a sweetheart. Checking out houses. No, thank you. Thank you. See you later, Gator. He cracks me up. Oh, God. I have a funny story to tell when he gets back about my cat. My new cat. My cutie pie new cat. Sheridan. Wow, that lights it up more than I would have expected. That's cool. Okay, so there's a lot of things in here that I really like that Sumaata, I can't pronounce it, just really did a fantastic job on. First of all, whenever you put a tree in a house, please take this advice kindly and not critically. Put something around it like a pot, otherwise it looks really odd. So this looks fantastic to me. I think it looks great. The second thing they did is they put contrasting colors. So purple and gold contrast. And you've got, I guess that's more of an orange, which is what the contrast of blue is. And I just think those are complementary. But these are just, I like the choices that they've made. And the lights hanging in the trees are nice. So there's some real technical skill in there. Oh, I see some effects. 76 effects. Ah, I was right. It is a wedding. Oh, cool. And these are stained glass windows. How nice. This is an effect. This is a parquet floor that you can have from EHT. And I bet they have the feast out here. The post-wedding feast. Man, all of my notes for Cardi are in utter disarray because I hadn't planned on seeing him. Jeez. Okay, I have another one that I haven't tested out for him yet, so I don't know that I want to pass it on. Look at all those. It reminds me of Hogwarts with all the paintings. Yeah, the windows are quite interesting. There is a stained glass effect. There's a couple of them. Usually people use the ones that are gods, but you don't have to. This is another thing that you can do. You know, they're not gods, divines, like Mara and all of them. So this must be just the office, a bedroom, a woo-woo. Is anybody on who was having trouble with their EHT open houses sticking? Like people were saying that they couldn't get them to remain open. And I did not write down the 2 or 3 people. Oh, nice. The 2 or 3 people that I had thought had that problem. Oh, look. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to raise up one of these carpets like a pixel, and then it won't do that thing that it's doing right now. Because what's happening is these two are fighting for the same pixels. I did not see that in Discord. Link non-piece NPC pet mount items. Like objects to trail the parent? I don't know. I'll write it down. Because I know that they were saying, thank you, Swanks. I know they were saying that they thought it would be too hard for them to do objects. Parent. Oh. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. No. Wait, not in EHT? You want them to do that in the game? Oh, that won't happen. They already said they won't. They said it on the they said on the video when they introduced it. They said that it would be too difficult for them to have objects. Plus, it opens up a whole bunch of problems that they haven't thought about or dealt with, which are like, what kind of bugs and exploitations could people do? Yeah, I don't think that's going to work. As much as I wish that it would. Cardi didn't actually work on that pathing. He worked on some other stuff, but the pathing seems to have been the lead and like one other guy, if I remember correctly. So I don't think it was actually Cardi who had the direct input on that, but I don't know. Yeah, I hate to say it, but I mean, they did address it and they did say that it would be too hard for them, unfortunately. But hey, submit it in a suggestion. Oh, I'm sorry, Cardi. I asked that guy. Did you know what I mean? I asked him, and he said, and Gina repeated my question. And she said, "What did Cardi work on this?" And he's like, Cardi did this other thing. And so I thought he meant to say that you didn't work on it, but I apologize. I misinterpreted him. So, whoa, more UT. For sale, 1930s craftsman bungalow. I want it. I'm in, Alley Toops. But yeah, I think that's probably not going to happen. But you can submit it to. Why don't you put it up on the forums? Submit it to have it, because I know that the housing guys actually do read the forums. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Kind sir. All right. Nestled in the quiet meadows of northern elsewhere and away from the known paths of the deadly dragons, completely renovated and comes fully furnished with period pieces. Holy crap, I want to buy this house. This is amazing. I totally want this. Oh, looky, looky. So yeah, so nobody on is anybody who had trouble with it sticking. Okay. Oh, wow, that is a craftsman house. Holy crap, that's gorgeous. Oh my goodness. Well, I did think it was him at first, and then after what they said on ESO Live, I changed my mind, but now I change it back. I thought he was suggesting that Cardi didn't work on it, but that was fine. Either way, I don't care. Because Cardi's awesome either way. Look at this. This is beautiful. This is Allie Toops, Swankery. She's in DDA with us, and she's super talented. She does some amazing work. It's beautiful. Look at this work. Wow. Oh, those windows. Ah, I want to die. These windows are stunning. Oh my gosh. And oh, wow, everything. Oh, look at that. Alley Toops, this is gorgeous. Look at that hood. I'm having squeeze. I am squeeing. I think that these are the Snow Prince thrones, to be honest with you. And these are upside down Daedric lights, and this is just fantastic. Oh wow! Look at these countertops. It's just. Is this a coffee machine? This is a coffee machine. Okay. Allie is amazing. She is amazing. And a super nice person, always willing to help. She's just one of the typical housing people. Just this incredible, kind person who's willing to spend their time with people and help people out, and is just positive and cheerful and kind. And that's been my experience for the most part with all housing people. Oh, look at the walls the railings. I honestly, are these just those are the dividers, aren't they? I did not know at first. It took me a moment. Look at that window. That window. Oh my god. That window. Kitty, be careful. Kitty, don't fall. Where are you going, Kitty? This is a cobble. This is a cobble. Look at those roofs, just perfectly arched. It's true, it's true. Oh, what a cool lamp. I have just had really almost no bad experiences in housing. Almost. There's been one or two, but I mean, that's with anything. You know what I mean? Jelly beans? And, wow, this is just... I want to build a house like this. I want to find this kind of, oh, wow. This kind of idea in my soul somewhere, but I don't think that I have it in me. I can make a silly picture of a clown, but can I do this? The stairs are Elsewhere stairs, it looks like. These look like the Elsewhere stairs. Or they aren't wood. They're stone. They're just the Elsewhere stone. No wood. Sadness. She is quite talented. And you know, it's nice because I saw some amazing work from her in her Hollow Lunar Champion and other stuff with some cobbles, but she is growing as she works, because like I'm seeing new tricks and tips and stuff in here. Ooh, airy. Very nice. I can't wait to see it. It's going to be insane. Oh my god, look at that. Alley Toops, you've outdone yourself. Oh, wow. Is that a toilet? I think that's a toilet, and it's a very fancy toilet. Who was the person who was telling me that they were having trouble when they moved items? They said when they select all items and then try to move a bunch of them, the wrong one moves. The wrong ones move. It may have been Aya. Beautiful. Don't give up. Oh, on her name. Got it. That's a lovely way of dealing with the wall problem. Because this is have openings, so putting the brass in it is a really nice way of dealing with it. You're right, wraparound porch. I think I can invite you. Let me see if I can invite you. I'm an officer there. All right, Threlina? Isn't it Threlina? Or how do you spell your name? I think it's Threlina. I could be wrong. Oh, you have to leave one first. So as soon as you leave one, I'll add you. Okay, just tell me when you're ready. We do not have a trader this week, in case you want to wait a week. Our trader did not come through this week, so it's up to you if you care about that or not. Beautiful. I was gonna say, I'll invite my dad. Look at the little garden! Raised gardening. So cute. I ran right by it the first time. This is why I loop back sometimes, because I have the worst problems with missing things sometimes. And then we sit out here and we look at the beautiful waterfall and the tree, and we have some cheese and wine and bread. Gorge. Look at those exteriors too. The exteriors are quite nice as well. And then we have a pathing and a stable. How did she manage to get even more into this? But yeah, totally going to buy this house. Wow, look at that. can see the Dres dividers right over it. This is Alley Tubes. Alley Tubes on NA did this amazing Craftsman home. I love it. Great job. Fantastic job. All right, Amber Rose Spooky Exorcised. All right. Who was I going to? Oi, oi, oi. Morning. Guten Morgen. Where did I put the thing? Oh, I put it away. Making funny faces. All right. Spooky. Amber Rose says this is spooky. I can see it is spooky. The green light automatically makes it spooky. And I think she's got the mists of the Haddock Fen. A little bit of a crafting house. Santa Claus! Hello! Okay, looks like it's in progress. I want to see this closer to Halloween when you've got it ready to go and scare the hell out of me. So let me know then. Arie Stull. Proudspire. I gotta reopen Discord even though it was slowing me down because I have to send Cardi stuff. You know, that's like every morning for me. Slow girl. Until I get all the coffee. All of it. In my face. Nom nom. Okay. Discord. Ilmene. Alright, here's the video. I'm gonna email you back, Hardy, with the video. Ooh, we can go look. Sisters of the Sands. Alright. We've got Proudspire. No J Heart yet. Alright, 137 items. So I'm guessing this person is just starting out in here. I think what happens is that people get their first home and maybe don't have a ton of items for it. And then they get so excited because they're like, oh my God, I got my first home. Come see what I've done so far. And, you know, as I get more money, I'll add more or whatever, you know? That's always been my interpretation when people get this stuff. Is they just get, when I see a lighter house, I think they get really excited about it and they want to, hold on. They want to share what they've done so far. Which there's nothing wrong with. It's just cute to me. All right, let's go to Jemima's sisters. Is it a vignette? Ah, kills me. Kills me. I think I'm allowed to open my door, so give me a moment. It depends on whether my husband's actually dressed or not. Are you dressed? Are you dressed? Alright, then I will allow myself to open the door and see if Kitty shows up. This is Sheridan, aka Sherry, and she is my new baby. Hi! Say hi to everybody. She's super sweet. She's the sweetest. Right, Sherry? Oh, yeah. Who's the cutest? Who's my new baby, huh? Yeah, my new girl. This is like her third day. Her third day in the house. My little 3-year-old. She's such a child. She scoots around like so fast. She's so cute and she always wants to play. And she's a sweetie. Are you exploring things, Sherry? Are you exploring things? See how sweet she is? She's just the sweetest. Super friendly. Oh, can you believe somebody gave this cat up? I mean, she's just a sweetheart. Well behaved, playful, cute. You go where you want to go. You want to go down? You can go down. That's fine. Or if you want to explore, that's okay too. So you're going to see Kitty butt until she decides where she's going. You going down, Sherry? Okay. She's leaving now. She's like, I don't know how I feel about this. So that's my Sherry. Sherry. Oh, hi! Sorry, I got distracted because my kitty came in. I wanted to show her to you. She is a sweetheart. And I'm glad I could share her with you guys. Yeah. So Grant passed away last month. And this is beautiful. Holy smokes, you made this full with 100 items. Oh my goodness. Wow. So yeah, my Grant passed away last month. And I was looking desperately for another Maine Coon. And it took me like a month. But then I found her. This background? These are the two sets. Oh, behind Vivek. That's part of his set. Thank you. She's a sweetheart. She's a baby. Oh my god, she wants to play all the time. Yeah, this is part of the Vivek set. This like thing behind us. Oh, she's such a love. We did really good with her. She's extremely well behaved. And, oh no. Yeah, I was looking at that too. I was looking at twos. It is. It's beautiful, and I like your little turtle. He's a cutie. Oh, that's lovely. Is that like a fireplace, like a magical fireplace? I love the wiggles. And all the shelving. My God, Jemima, you're really growing. That clock! I've never seen anybody do that. That's brilliant. Wow. It is, Jemima. You're fantastic. You've grown so much in the last year. It's fantastic to watch. This is Sisters of the Sands, if you can believe it. But yeah, Sherry got given away at 3 years old because the owner moved or had something to do where she couldn't live with a cat anymore. So they gave her away. And that sucks. Really sucks. Now, as for Cardi, let me just tell him one quick thing. Okay? I was dealing with somebody who had a few copies of the same item, and when they selected one, a different one moved. And now I have not reproduced this error, so I will follow up with you if I'm able to reproduce it, but this is fantastic. Thank you, Jemima. I really enjoyed this. It is beautiful. I'm just so distracted right now because my cat was willing to come and meet everybody. Beautiful. So yeah, that's the situation. Um, and I will follow up. Bug House, Brella 66. See, I thought that, but they were all four of the same item. She said she had four dark elf beds. Um, she said it also happened with Daedric platforms, which Lil Kitten. Lil Kitten, he told me about this. It was you. I was trying to remember which of you said that. First question. Do you have Google Drive or any other, or OneDrive or any other, like, cloud option by any chance, Lil Kitten, that you know of? 352 items, Brella 66. I was trying to find that there's somebody on EU also who had that problem, and I did in fact ask Cardi about it, and he gave me some options. So you have OneDrive, right? Or Google Drive. Well, I figured it'd be faster for me to say it than you. Oh, Cardi, I forgot to tell you. The whole reason why I was bringing Sherry in. My husband was kidding around about what we should call her, and I was like, and he said, "Why don't you name her Cher? Why don't we just call her Cher?" And I was like, "Oh my God, you just totally brought a Cardi thought to my mind." Because Cardi will actually write the word share as CHER all the time because he's a goof. So my husband's like, what? And I'm like, no, you don't get it. It's a Cardi thing. Don't worry about it. So Cardi, so she has the drive, so that's the problem there. Um, I have seen that problem before. Yeah. Well, still, Cherry. She can be Cherry. Whatever you like. Um, she's short for Sheridan. She's yet another problem. She's another general, Northern General of the Civil War. I think it has to be on your hard drive and not on the OneDrive. Is my understanding of all add-ons for them to work. Um, if they're not, am I right about that, Cardi? It's like they all have to be on the actual hard drive and not the OneDrive, because I've found that the OneDrive doesn't work with most add-ons. Oh wow, this is closed off. Interesting. I could be wrong about that, but I know I've been through that loop with some people before who had problems with OneDrive. See, he's got the answer. Since you have a cloud, I'm going to write this down so I can help other people. All right. You would want to try exclude your documents, Elder Scrolls Online Live folder. So we want to not have them. How would you exclude them? I don't even know how to do that. It doesn't work wrong for some people, C-Code. I've noticed it works right for some people, and for others it does not. Have you tried, you do open houses too, so I'm not sure why it works with some and not others, but it does in fact do that. I've been through this dance with other people. I'm actually not sure what the answer is to that one then. I shouldn't offer a suggestion if I don't know for sure. Look at this fun, cozy house. Very nice. Bug house. Because it is shaped like a bug. It works for some people, but for others, the synchronization that occurs can cause the write to their saved variables folder and EHT folders files to fail. Rollback. That makes sense. And that's my experience, as it works for some people. That is my experience. No, but Lil Kitten, you didn't do anything wrong. There's no way you would have known that. I only know it because people ask me for help with add-ons and I forgot to ask you that question. Important business research. Important business. We're trying to diagnose some problems here. And Lil Kitten, you weren't the only one who complained to me. I had 3 people complain to me that they couldn't get it to stick. So it wasn't just you. But I'm really glad that you were on so that we could walk through this and figure out what the problem was. But it was not your fault. I mean, a lot of people have this problem. And now that I know, once I know how to fix it, you're helping a lot of people in the future because I'll learn how to fix it and then I'll be able to tell people. And that's what I do. Oh, wow. This whole bottom stairs is split up differently. Research, I've made shovels before in game. I mean, I'm sure you have too. I mean, haven't you made shovels? I can show you how to make one if you don't know. I can't imagine you can't make a shovel though. I use those big chopping ones. If you right click OneDrive. Choose settings. Click choose folders. Uncheck Elder Scrolls. Thank you, Cardi. And now I will keep that in my bag of tricks. You know, there's a lot of things in this game that are not for the players. I'm not really sure why, but it does seem to be an ongoing thing. This is upstairs is split up too. This looks like toys and stuff. So little kids up here? Oh. I'm so glad we were able to help you. And now I can help the others. So you helped 3 people all at once. I can't believe I didn't think of that. I feel kind of stupid I didn't think of that. Cloud Trader, if you guys are interested, Cloud Trader has done some amazing things to some of her homes. She's got an amazing moon sugar, and she's got a thing hanging from the ceiling. A moon sugar. Yeah, he's always been the help desk for EHT. Always. He did that to himself. Funny stuff. Beautiful. I try. Chrysea too, and Dayushi. We all try because, you know, the man's a busy man. So he usually just gets involved when I can't figure it out, or when Chrysea also can't figure it out. And that's rare because she's so smart. Did you expand the folder and you can click it out? Do you want me to go through the steps again, or did you get all the steps? I don't have OneDrive, so I can't test it. Oh, they've got a Murkmire section over here. Very nice. With a raised bed. Yeah, we're giving away... I'm giving away this blueprint, the Solitude Gate wooden. And for any of these plans, don't feel bad selling them. If you don't want the plan, sell it. It's really not a problem. I'm not going to be offended. The point is to make you guys happy, not to make you feel guilty about it. Huh, that's different. You should be able to just deselect the box. Is there a little checkbox next to it? Like a little check in a box? I could be wrong, but that's the way it always shows up to me. If you'd like, you can take a picture and put, oh, there isn't? Take a picture, a screenshot, and post it on the Discord, and my husband and I will walk you through that part, because he's a smarty pants. Oh, okay. Files in documents instead. Ah, got it. Now I know. So this house is crazy because it's like she puts so much into it, but this whole back part has to be empty because of how much she put into it. It's crazy to me that, you know, you can put this much effort into something and have to leave a whole part of it empty, you know? It just sucks. Ferrari, you're at it again. What did she make over here? This is an entirely different thing here. Why can't I get to it? All right. Ah! How come I can't? Ah! That didn't go right. How do I get up there? Maybe I'm not supposed to.
Blending.
Blending? Oh, blending. How do I get up there? Maybe they love him as much as maybe they love him as much as we do. There what I know, but the ramp I couldn't walk on it for whatever reason. It was I hit an invisible wall and it wouldn't let me walk on it. I'm sad. I don't know. Maybe they love him as much as we do. I don't know. Also, Cardi, I did mail you that bug report video from Bayushi. Let me test it. Oh, this back pit. Maybe that's how you get to it. A little step up and then I missed it. All right, hold on. Let's see if I can do this. Oh, you're right. Real mail. I just responded to your message with it. Oh, you can get over there too. Look at that. I'm just waiting to hear that they all hate me, because I'm certain of it, that they all hate me. Hey, Delicia. That they're all like, that girl needs to shut up. She's got to stop complaining all the time. I try not to complain, but that annoying Stabity Doom. She's just so annoying. Always complaining and whining. Oh, beautiful view up here. Aw, that's sweet. That is sweet to know. I have some silly ones. I have some goofy ass videos recently. I have just broken in several times recently. Broken myself and everybody on the stream over it. We just had some goofy stuff going on. I don't know if you guys ever go to the channel and watch the clips. You should. The clips are hilarious sometimes because you guys end up coming up with just the funniest things and then I say stupid things like, I can be scary too. This one is my current favorite. I'll show you guys. We'll do it over here so you can see it. Oh, the lore. Oh my god, the lore is horrible. Horrible funny. Horrible funny. What was I doing? Yeah, display. Mr. Flappy Bird. Just one moment. This one gets me. Every time. My goodness. Glad we're seeing this at night, too. I don't know if you can hear it. Ow! Ow! That poor lion! How does he fit that in his mouth? If you can hear it, that one broke me. Yeah, I walked through the house, so I know that was working. So I don't know. Outlaws Haven was the name of this one. We'll go to Princely Dawnlight Deneen Crafting Manor. Oh, Santi, I made a video of that, yeah. I want to post your video on the forum, Santi, but I didn't want to do it without your permission, and I was going to mail you. If it's all right with you, I want to show off what you've done, because that... Or do you want me to wait until everything's done in there? Because the Flappy Bird, I mean, he kills me. He absolutely kills me. He's so amazing. And I think the developers would just die if they saw what you did. If they saw what you did with pathing, I think they would just die. Because it's so amazing. Oh, thank you, Sanity. Will do. I am going to show that off, because what you did was genius. Absolute genius. And then I think the pathing people hopefully will get a kick out of it. Yeah, Santy Bird managed to perfectly... Santy Bird, listen to me. Santa Claus managed to perfectly time the Chubloon so that he jumps up in the air and does the little flap motion and then bounce down and then goes back up and does it again and bounces down. It's perfection. It is the most adorable thing ever, and it's perfection. And I will post it today for the devs to see what you've done with it. It's phenomenal. Oh, will I die if I jump off this? No, you don't die. Cool. It was just amazing. But I think they'll be super happy to see that people can use the idle animation. Yeah, you did see it. Okay, cool. Yeah, that was painfully cute. And just, I think we could do more things like that. If we can figure out what the idle animations are for each of the, for each of them, we can make it all work. You have to... I've had that problem, Research Monkey, but what I've done is, some cases I've had to move, like, I wanted a cat to walk around in the grapes, and I had to move it, the grape thing down a little bit into the ground. So if that's a solution for you, that'll work, but I do think you're right. There's a little bit of spazzing, but I have noticed that some people have been able to do it on like boards or whatever. I'm not really sure. I haven't done a lot of experience. I haven't had a lot of experience with it. But J Heart is doing a contest this month for pathing. Doesn't do it? Oh, okay. That's all we need to know, Cardi. We won't put you in an awkward position. You know? I don't want to make you in trouble for saying anything you shouldn't. I think we all understand that we can't do that to you. So this is obviously a guild house. It is fun. And then... What was I going to show you? I understand. I will always understand. I wish I was on EU. I'd show off the animal, that Chuploon again. Let's go to this Hundings. But yeah, there's been some amazing work. And I honestly don't have any ideas for what could be fun pathing contest stuff, but I've seen them fly through. I mean, I've seen the ghosts of pets go through walls. Maybe it could go through the roof. I mean, if it's a different instance, it wouldn't work. I'm actually not on EU, or I would. I'm sorry. It would take so long to get over to EU at this point, because my internet connection is not as good as it should be. Oh, lovely. Ooh, good lighting on that crystal. Ooh, so you lost all your data. You're gonna have to report that one, Ollykins. I don't think that Cardi has the bandwidth to write down all of them. They do read the bug reports for sure. Cooked folder in EHT cache. Well, they'll get to it eventually. They do, in fact, go through those. It's just their priorities might be a little different from ours. You know? But I have reported several bugs myself. Yes, we do. I have learned that they really do go through it, although they may not always respond in the time we want or in the way we want. They do go through it. Did you back up shader cache cooked? You must have a reshader. Do you have a backup little kitten by any chance? Or is it still in your recycle bin? That's kind of bad. Oh, okay. Good to know. We learned something today. This is one of those really, like, tons of stuff going on type builds. I'm learning a lot, Cardi, so I'm sorry that you have tech support right now, but I'm learning it too, so hopefully I'll be able to help people. So, this is good for me to read. But this person has a lot of achievements, Dogged Jose Luis achievements, and all sorts of fun stuff that they've built. I suspect. I always recommend to people that this be their next big home, their first big home. So this could be a first home. I don't know for sure though. But it's definitely antiquities and achievements and fun stuff. It did not go inside, did I? I'll go inside real quick. This reminds me of my Lynchel. My Lynchel is a house. Wait, I did go inside, didn't I? Alright. See you later, research. Have a good time. I'm trying. I know what the rumor is, Kitty, but I don't know if it's the truth. And if Cardi doesn't know, I have a possible rumor answer for you. And I don't know that it's even information he's allowed to give out. I don't know. So let's go to the Kvatch, Ecos Kvatch. Yeah, this is like one of my favorite homes of all time. Hundings. Okay, so since he doesn't know, here's the rumor I've been gotten. Rumor I've been gotten. Rumor that did you reinstall the Lua? Okay, I don't know. The rumor I've been told is it only shows up in Hughes Bane during one of the quests that you go into one of the houses, and you can't go back in afterwards, and that's why it's so rare, because it only drops off of stuff during that time. Hey, Father Delph. So that's what I've been told, and I've been told that by people who have found it, is that they have farmed it during quests in Hughes Bane in one of the houses. I think it's either Magnifica Valora's house or Hughes' house or something. That is what I've been told by people who have done it. So, 655 out of 700 items. This seems pretty Dark Brotherhood-y. They went with the theme. Oh, I'm sorry. I put makeup on today. I don't do the potato unless I have no makeup on. You're welcome. Give it a shot. I mean, it's a rumor, but the reality is that I have as much confirmation as to say I've spoken to at least one person who said that's where they got it. And it does conform with the rumor. But that's all I know. And I don't know if that's just where people got lucky with it or not. But I've done a lot of stealing in Hughes Bane, and I've never gotten it. Yeah, that's what I've been told. But be aware that the red thread, unless you want it for yourself, can be kind of a I do not know. Wait, hold on. Let me finish one thought. We don't know whether or not that it's oh, you got more than one there. Holy crap, Santi. We don't know whether or not it's going to be oh god, I got to back up. Red thread. Be aware that it is a white elephant, which is to say it's extremely rare, it's extremely cool, but it's very hard to unload because people don't want to pay the amount that people list for it. So if you're planning to get it just to use it, that's fine. But if you're trying to get it to sell, be aware that it may become something you hate because it's all stuck in one place. So I like the pots that on all these sections as opposed to trophies. That's different. All right. As for the antiquarian house, I don't know for certain, Father Delve, but people who have done the data mining have said that they have found stuff that indicates that it will be a quest house during the antiquarian celebration that's coming up. The alien recipes? Or the red threads? You're welcome. All I know is what's been mined. I don't know anything from the inside. I don't ask Hardy things because I don't want to put him in an awkward situation. you know, I don't want to make him risk his job, so I don't ever put him in a position like asking stuff like that. And so I don't know the answers, to be honest with you. But that's what I know from reading from others. Wow, from this view, this looks totally different. I didn't expect to see Sithis. Of course. Oh, well, that would be perfect. Yeah, that would be absolutely perfect then. Good luck on it. If I manage to go through and find one, I could always give it to you. I don't really care about the money for it, so that's sweet of you. Cardi, don't ever worry about that. Your interest comes first. Your well-being and job comes first. Cold Harbor, nicest. As for the alien recipes, they're slow to sell. You have to recognize that the prices that they're listed for, they do eventually sell at those insane prices, but you may end up eating more in listing fees than it's worth. Yes. Yes, it is. That is who they are aligned with, Mr. Dugeyser. Sithis. Oh, another guild house. Sithis is, oh, I turned off the thinger. I want to put it back on. I turned it off for myself, but I want to show you how it looks when it's not on. When it's on, rather. So this is the new way that the EHT stuff works. See how it shows you? Right. That's insane. You see all the different marks? That shows you where you can find the different tables. This is really useful when you don't know, like if you're going to a guild house or something, if you turn that on in the settings, or it's default on, but you can always turn it off again if when you're building in your own house or whatever. But here you go. Now, if we had multiple tables, I think, here you go. I think it picks the base one, the regular one. And there you go, as those markers go right over where you need to go, and you can see it through things, so you know where to find it. So that's a new trick with EHT that they put on. Okay, understood. Some people love it. Caffeinated Mayhem told me to thank you up and down. I guess I'll read exactly what she said, because I should have said it to you. Someone tell Cardi I love him for marking Master Writ stations. I've wanted that for years. I've always wanted, she always wanted to sit down and mod Writworthy to do it, but she got to hating coding, so. But I was supposed to pass that along to you, so consider it passed. That she loves you for it. I'll let her know. So this is obviously a guild house. I am just looking over things because it's, you know, guild houses tend to have all the same things. They have, you know, shops, they have target dummies, they have storage, they have all that stuff. So it's cool to look at, but it's, you know. He did that himself. That's what Cardi did. So yes, Smarty, you're dead on with that. He did that in his spare time for us. And I think it's one of the most awesome things I've ever seen someone do. Sedmon Isia. I don't know what that means. If any of you know, let me know. Yeah, I have heard nothing but good. I did hear one person complaining about it, but they were confused by it. Uh, they were quickly corrected. But everyone else has been just super positive about not about Precision Edit and how much it's changed the way that they can build. Well, anything that's incorporated into the base game is going to be in some ways easier than EHT because EHT has to go through separate ways of getting it done. I mean, it's going to be simpler if you do it in Sedman E-Cia. I don't know what that means. I'm over 1,000. Thank you. I applied for Stream Team. I'm checking my mail obsessively, even though I know Gina is so busy. I shouldn't be pressuring her or anything, but I'm checking my mail constantly, and maybe I won't get any message at all. You know, maybe I'll get denied, but I did make over 1,000. I fit all of the other criteria. They were like, you know, you have to stream enough. I stream every day. You have to stream ESO. I stream only ESO. You know, all of those things. And I think I'm a pretty positive person. And that kind of thing. So I'm hoping that that's good enough, you know. Lady Leah. And she has a snow globe. So my fingers are crossed. Yeah, you could do that in EHT now too. You can go back and forth between fixed or... Oh, thank you! You can go back and forth between fixed and relational now. It's very... Well, you always could, but it's much clearer now because it's just a button that you click. I'll show you where it is. But it's really cool. But if you use precision editing mostly, then you're fine. But here is what I'm talking about. See this? This is the button for using specifically north, south, east, west. So those are the actual directionals. This is forward, backwards, left, right. That's relational. So you just you want to switch back and forth between those. You just click that button now. See? Super easy. Now, it used to have to be that you'd go into this. Oh, shoot, I messed up. It used to have to be that you'd have to go into the settings to change that. But now it's a clicky button, so it's much easier. I try to read all of the stuff in the updates, but sometimes I don't really understand how they work, so I try. I try really hard to figure it out, but there's also some new effects. Actually, I'll show you them when we'll go to my house real quick and I'll show you. Oh, you're so sweet. We will, no problem. See you later, Smarty. If you win, hit exclamation point potato if you're on PC. And I will, if you win, I'll mail you the thing that you win. Sharing. I will tell Sherry that you said that about her. Sharing. I try really hard to be supportive and helpful and whatnot. So this is my this is my sick, messed up clown for J Heart's upcoming contest. I am a potato of the community. I like that. My stupid, crazy, messed up clown. But then I'm gonna show you the new effects too. There's if I can find the new. There was a new one. Animations, I think. A different one from Meteor Shower or something. Here it is. There's Meteor Shower, and now there's Meteorites. And so we've got, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Wow, that's pretty spectacular. Actually, I'm going to change to see if I can change the sky to really show it. So first we'll get rid of the meteorites. We'll start with a meteor shower, and we'll do a sky. so you can see it more clearly, I hope. Sky overlays will do the void. So, I don't know where I put the meteors. Where did I put them? There they are. Those are the meteors. See, they look they're kind of dim, but you can see them. See, I turned up pink? That's what the meteor shower looks like. Now, if you add, I think this is the new one, the meteor meteorites, that one just falls right down. I don't know which one is which, but that is really neat. So that's a new effect, and I think I'm going to end up using that because I really like it. You know, I might leave the void on for the clown because he's freaky, but meteorites is the new one. Okay. I didn't know. I knew it was something meteor related. Yeah, this is the new one. Okay. There we go. So that's the new one. And there's been some bug corrections and things like that, but you know, you should really check out these things because they're super fun. And you can do all sorts of neato things. I try. And then I think some of you have noticed that you can write books now. I did see that. You're right. Right. All right, so that would be decorative, I think. Yes. You've got a clock face. You've got a clock face, different kind. I shouldn't have put them on top of each other. Come on. That one's transparent, but you can see the hands are colored. If you look at it closely, you can see the red hands, because there, you see it? And then you can do clock hands, clock minutes, clock seconds, clock hands, and they move, as my understanding. I don't think clock face by Chrysaea moves, but the rest of them do. So if you make the colors very bright and maybe make it bigger, so here's the clock face, and then we'll do the clock hands. They come forward and we'll make them white or something. We'll make them really easier to see if I can. No, we'll just do it from this side because I'm a moron. See? Check that out. It's moving. Isn't that amazing? And you can see the two different kinds of the transparent and the non-transparent are moving with the in-game time. Isn't that beautiful? I'm like mesmerized. I'm staring here mesmerized at the clocks. I don't know if there was a digital, but I know there were these. I had not yet played with the clocks. I mean, it would be weird to have digital, wouldn't it? So this makes more sense, just the way it is. I'm just gonna leave the hands out there clicking away. Derpy bee. Derpy! So that's how you do it. What time is it? It's 11:45. Okay. So yeah, this will be my entry for J-Heart. It'll be freaky, but he can just deal with it. I love the force field. I gotta show you. I used it. It's amazing. I have to show you. I'm entering this into a contest for J-Heart, and so what I did was, you know how he always goes where he shouldn't, where you don't want him to go? So I closed off part of the house, but I knew he was going to try to get around it, so I added the force field in there so that when he runs up against it, he's going to end up getting smacked down or banging on things. I absolutely love it, because it's going to be, I don't know if he's run into it yet, So I'm hoping, see, this is the house, right? And then this is where everything is. But then back here, I put this fountain to block things off, right? But you know him. So I have it so he's like knocking. Hey, let me in. And then like banging so that I fall down. I can't wait to see him find this. Ah, I'm gonna die. Thank you. I want Jimmy Hart to look at it and just crack up. I want him to run into it. Yeah, this was my entry for Sonia Plays. And this was an entry for her summer contest. She wanted a summer type house, so I did it. A garden party. That's what it was, garden party. So I made this. Yeah, it triggers different emotes. So you're like hammering, or you fall over, or you're like dead. You're blurry, and then you fall down. I can't wait. I honestly can't wait for him to run into this and just crack me up. Thank you. Yeah, this was on Sonia's contest. I told her I'd enter, so I put a lot of effort into it and made a little pretty area. It's cuter at night. But yeah. Oh, I'm dying. I'm still really tired, folks. Not feeling well. So that's all that's going on right now. I don't know, but maybe that's kind of what's hilarious about it, is I actually don't want him to know. I mean, he might see the force field. Like, if you're on an angle, you can kind of see it. Does anyone have any questions before I run? Because I don't want to just... Oh, I have to run the contest anyway. Hit ! Potato if you're on PC, and then I'll run the contest. Thank you. Thank you. If everyone gets their potatoes in now, I'll run the contest and give it away. Give it away. Give it away now. It's for a solitude pattern gate. No, I appreciate it. But sometimes he knows he's not supposed to go through it. I'm giving away a solitude gate pattern. See you later, Cardi. Mwah. Thank you for all of your help, Cardi. For everything. Yeah, I give away plan a day, so if you don't win this one, feel free to come back and enter tomorrow. They've all been vampire or solitude or vampire plans. So I will continue to do that. And then let's see. Yeah. Raven. Make sure you get entered. Give a few more seconds. Alright, we're gonna pick it. The winner is... Silze! Are you on NA or EU, and is that your name? On NA or EU. Congratulations. I saw you just enter, so I know you're still in the channel, or you should be. Oh, tomorrow. Tomorrow, Night Slayer. I promise. I'll have another one tomorrow. You got it. I have it on me right now. It's coming your way. Alright, there you go. Blueprint, Solitude Gate. Congratulations. Congo Rats. Boom! It is off. And we'll be back same bat time, same bat channel. and let me drop you off with somebody. You are most welcome. Feel free selling it or using it, whichever you prefer. I won't get my feelings hurt. I understand these things. It's my UI in general. It's called Oblivion style UI, and you can get it from Minion. And we are going to raid. Let's raid. Let's raid UESP again. They are usually really good about what they're doing, and it looks like they're fighting something. Wait, no, they're doing Skyrim, not UE. Wait, hold on. Elder Scrolls Online? Is no one doing Elder Scrolls Online? Alright. Given that, I don't know who to drop you off. Anybody have a fan who wants to do... Anyone have a favored one that they want me to go raid off to that's doing ESO right now? I'm willing to raid off to your friends. Because nobody's playing ESO! It's just a UI skin. It's what I use as a UI. Bislobo, you got it. He is probably doing, he's probably doing PvP. Oh, I should have done it. Oh, well. It's alright. We already picked Bislobo. Sneaky, sneaky. And away we go. See you later.